Hey guys, how's it going? Mike here. Today I'm here in Torrance to check out the Sling 4. And I'm gonna be flying the Sling 4, the four-seater. This airplane I've been following for about 2 years now, and I'm really excited. I reached out to them about a month ago and they told me come on down. So today we're gonna be flying the four-seater Sling 4. Stay tuned, it's gonna be an awesome ride. So here we are guys in the airplane factory hangar. We actually have two different Sling 4s in here, and we're going to be flying the red and white one you see in front of us. To my left, there goes somebody building another Sling over there. As a customer, this would be somewhat of the typical process, depending on which kit you get. If you look in here in the interior, the standard for the Sling is MGL. But if you wanted to build something more sophisticated, say with IFR, you would go with the Garmin. Now, if we look in this interior, I'm a big sucker for a clean interior, and I love the placement and everything that is in here, just how everything is within reach. The look and finish of it looks really neat. Now, I'm used to flying a stick and a diamond, but something that would take some getting used to is the trim. In the diamond, it's placed in the middle here on the panel, whereas here, it's buttons you have to push on the stick. That's not something that I'm used to, and I'm sure for other pilots it's something you may need to get used to using the trim there. Another thing in this airplane is it has a constant speed prop, but it's electronically controlled. Now, the way it was explained to me is you have that switch there, which you can put to takeoff, climb, and cruise. The way it works is on takeoff, you switch it right there in auto takeoff. You pull the power to full, and once you get to about 1,000 feet or so, you hit the switch to climb. And then when you get to your cruise altitude, you make the switch back to cruise, which is pretty awesome. The cool thing about this is it's just lesser workload. Unlike in the diamond, the lever for the prop is right here in the middle, and you have to constantly pull it back to adjust your prop blade, whereas here, and then you look in the screen, but here everything is done for you. You just hit that switch to take off, climb, or cruise, whichever that you're in, and you don't even have to touch any lever. All you got to do is make sure your hands is on the power, and you should be good to go. Another cool thing is this airplane comes standard with the parachute there with the kit, and I like how the lever for the parachute is placed right there in the middle. In some airplanes, or I would say even more expensive airplanes, the parachute lever is placed right here by the roof, which to me it's a little counterintuitive, but with this, everything is just right there in front of you. You don't have to look for or search for anything. It's right there within hand's reach, and I think that's pretty dope. Here's some other cool things about the Sling 4. For one, it has a direct no steering, so basically wherever you push the pedals to go, it will go, compared to a cast-ring free. Another thing that probably takes some getting used to is the stick itself. This thing is so responsive. From someone coming from a DA40, you literally just nudge it right or left and it goes. It goes before you can think about it. So that's gonna take some getting used to. And it's almost unfathomable how light this airplane is. It was 3 of us in there, and as you can see, my wife having some fun back there. We were doing about 1,000 feet per minute. It was a cloudy day, it was fairly windy, but climbing was not a problem for this thing. Also, the visibility, coming into fly, I thought, as you see those double hedge hinges there in front of us, you would think that would block your visibility, but it doesn't. It's really clean look in this cockpit. You can see outside very clearly, and as you can see my hands, flying this airplane as a pilot, one thing you want is less workload. Again, with that electronic prop, a lot of what I'm doing is just controlling the stick and using the power. And the stability in this thing was pretty awesome. We weren't being bounced around a lot as I thought we would be, although it's a very light airplane. But it was calm in there. I felt really good just flying an airplane. Now, coming into land, for a pilot or a new pilot, this thing makes you look good, really. And the suspension, oh my God, I never even thought that existed with airplanes. This thing has a suspension. So once you touch down, there's a cushion right there. if you're a pilot currently in the market for an airplane, or you dream about owning your own airplane one day, and perhaps you've been thinking about a certified airplane, I would definitely consider the Sling 4. Although this is it's an experimental category, this airplane is as real as it gets. The affordability, the flying behavior of it's an airplane. It's a pilot's airplane, and I would encourage you guys to check it out if you ever find yourself in California or some parts in the East Coast. You would have to reach out to the airplane factory people to find out. But definitely check out the Sling 4 or the Sling 2 if you can find one around your local area. Until next time, guys, I'll talk to you soon. Peace.